Perfect Heart is showing on Ruth Kadiri 24/7. Do what to watch. A recap of this movie talks about a young woman who took revenge on the husband, or the cheating husband, after finding out that the husband was cheating on her after so many years of marriage and childbearing problem, only to find out the secret that this man had a vasectomy. The heartbreak. So she teamed up with the side chick to deal with the husband. That's what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, obviously I'm starting strongly by saying that I love a storyline that have a twist. Women supporting women. when I saw the revenge, I was like, yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to say when I'm reviewing it. Women supporting women, that was a very good touch right there. Not all the time the woman have to fight the other woman, leave my husband alone. No. This is a very interesting one. I like the direction it took. Actually, it's a very nice touch right there. So yeah, women supporting women. If you're a feminist, I think you will enjoy this movie. This was an interesting watch. Women supporting women, I like that a lot. And then this brings me to the storyline. The storyline is also really interesting. You know, sometimes you have to deal with cheating men or cheating women, whatever the case may be. As far as you are cheating, especially if cheating is a deal breaker for you, I mean, you can forgive once, twice, I don't know, man, but yeah, each to their own. But obviously, cheating is not a good thing, and I like how the storyline played out. He paid dearly for cheating, and I'm sure he wasn't just cheating once. It's something that he does. I'm talking about the character, guys, just in case you are confused. Yeah, so I really like that a lot, that the storyline did not end. It wasn't predictable as we used to predict movie or storyline like that. So cheating, husband got paid in his own coin, and I like that about this movie. Another thing I want to appreciate about this movie is the chemistry or the intense romance that was happening between or among Timini, Prisma, and Chelsea. Oh my goodness. I was asking myself, did YouTube approve this? Because most time YouTube has a lot of restrictions when it comes to romantic scenes for movies. That is why we really do not see intense romance with YouTube Nollywood. So when I saw the intense romance happening, I was like, okay, that is nice to watch. So I like that. Sometimes, a little spice here and there in movie scenes will not kill anybody. So I like that a lot about this movie. Timini, I mean Playboy T, he was just a good cast, or a better cast, or a perfect cast for a movie like this. A player getting played, like in recent times he has been playing a player getting played a lot, and he's just a perfect cast when it comes to that as well. So yeah, the romantic or the intense chemistry among the three of them was interesting to watch. For me, I like that. Final thing I like about this movie is costume. I want to appreciate the ladies. The ladies look good. I think 3 ladies in this movie, they look good, and Timini obviously also look good, and the other guys who were just going on dates with Prisma. Costume wise, I think they did look good. Everybody pretty much look good in this movie, so that's something I like about it. Moving on to what I do not like about this movie, I'll start by saying that I don't like the ghosting idea that was going on. You've caught the guy, let's go straight to the chase. I mean, they wanted to torture him, which movie wise, writing wise, kind of makes sense, but watching it wasn't really making sense for me, because somebody would say 2025 the ghosting thing wasn't really making sense in terms of the way they were making Prisma appear and disappear. The editing aspect of it is what I'm talking about, in terms of the way they were just making Prisma come on this scene, they edit it, and then she comes off and on. I wasn't feeling that was something I'm just saying. I did not like that at all. So the ghosting thing is what I'm talking about. The ghosting thing wasn't really making sense for me. I mean, in a nutshell, it might make sense if you are just lightweighted somebody who is just watching the movie for entertainment purposes. It will make sense for you, but in a hindsight, for me, it wasn't. So that's something I don't like about this movie. Then I also want to quickly say that I did not know Chelsea Eze. To be frank with you, I haven't seen a movie before. Maybe I'm not an OG Nollywood fan, but again, I didn't know her until I started reading about her and started researching other movies. I'm like, oh, she's actually an OG, and I read some reviews online about her as well, and people were happy to see her. So people were even saying she's the reason they watched the movie. I'm like, oh wow. So that is something that I wasn't familiar with her face. So that's something that I did not like about her character or her acting. Her acting was not bad, but I wasn't familiar with her. So that's something that I did not like for myself. This one had nothing to do with the movie. Last two things I don't like about this movie, or three things actually I don't like about this movie, is cinematography. Yeah, Ruth Mama, what is going on, man? I don't like the cinematography. Some of the scenes were okay. Some, especially the night shootings or night settings, were not okay for me. Too dark, the color grading was in it. The bright or the daylight shooting were okay. Night, I had a problem with that. And then size, I'm like, yeah, what happens to 16.9, man? What is that? And then I want to talk about length. It's also very long. I wasn't happy with that as well. But in a nutshell, this is a pretty good, decent movie. Look, I quickly want to say this in this particular review. Yeah, a lot of people who criticize or review movies actually have this campaign hate against Ruth Kadiri, and I don't understand why that is the case. She's not the only one who produces movie every week. She's also not the only one who produces mediocre movie every week or most times. But she's getting a lot of hits. Is it because she's the pioneer, or but she's one of those popular producers on YouTube? She's getting a lot of hits, which obviously I have also criticized some or most of her movie. But this particular movie, Perfect Heart, is not a bad movie. But I've seen two reviews and she's getting so much heat for it. And I'm asking myself, is it a collaboration of campaign hate, or everybody is hating Ruth, so let me also hate Ruth? I'm like, this movie is not that bad. If this movie was produced by somebody that is loved by popular people, or a lot of group of people, or like they see, oh, a lot of people love this particular producer, so yeah, let me give the review in a very nice way. It doesn't make sense. Like, this movie is not bad, but a lot of people are like, the movie doesn't make it. Okay, well, I understand. Everybody have their opinion, obviously, but sometimes you read some of the reviews or you watch some of the reviews and you know that this review is really coming from a place of hate. Yeah, you can just sense that the person is not genuine, because if this storyline was produced by another person, we are going to be seeing a different tune of review coming from that same person. So I just want to quickly say that in this particular review, Ruth is not the only person who produces mediocre all the time or most of the time, but she's mostly the person getting heat or hatred or hard criticism for her movies, and it doesn't make sense for me sometimes. Obviously, like I said, I also do criticize her movies when I know that it doesn't. This one, it doesn't make sense. I do, but when a movie is making sense or is making an effort compared to other people, because why is she getting so much heat like that? Why? And again, users on YouTube will produce a movie for us to also review. If they don't produce a movie, how do we do our own job by reviewing a movie? How do we do that? And again, everybody cannot wait to produce movie in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Again, everybody cannot produce a movie every week. Some terrible producers, Morrison, Chioma, Chioma Nwoha, And sometimes a sprinkle of Iwi Uche Montana. Yeah, like we have a lot of them who produce terrible movies. Sarah Martin is in there. But again, they still have to produce a movie for us to review. Some movies will be terrible, some movie will be very bad, worse, some will be okay, some will be good. Every day cannot be a Sunday. Every day cannot be a good day to produce good movie. So welcome to my rant talk. I hope you find this helpful in one way. In case you watch it to this end, welcome to my ranting. But yeah, I just want to quickly say that in this particular review, because I don't know why Ruth Kadiri always gets this massive hard criticism when some of these storylines are being repeated by the people or the producers that some of you love, and I don't understand why. So Ruth Kadiri, you have to keep producing. And I quickly want to say this as well. I love that when people criticize her and say, oh, don't produce movie every week, she doesn't listen to those criticisms. She's still producing. I mean, man must chop. She must produce. She must work to feed her family. Just like some of us are also using their movies as content for ourselves and reviewing. Whether the movie is bad or is good, we still do the review on this movie. So they must produce for us to also produce the content or review such movies, whether every week or whatever. Again, that does not mean that when the movie is not good, we won't say it. When the movie is good, we should say it as well. This movie is not as bad as some people has painted it. If this movie was produced by another person, a lot of you will be singing different tunes. So rating this movie, I'm actually going to give it 5/10, break even for it. If you haven't seen it, if you are into women supporting women, I think you should watch this movie, Perfect Heart, on Ruth Kadiri 24/7. Thank you guys so much for my ranting and watching my ranting. I'll see you on the next movie review.